Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Make It Rain podcast, season 2, episode 7. First 3-game week for your Ontario Reign. We get to break it down to you right here, right now. Buckle up, everybody. Here we go. Just bopped my fridge with the hockey stick. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to season 2, episode 7, alongside Mayor's very own Anthony Collazo. I'm Joe O'Regan. This episode will be a little bit, maybe of a longer one, because the Ontario Reign played 3 games, a little bit longer, if they say so. However, the game Saturday, absolutely nobody was watching. If you are a Reign fan, you better have been watching the Dodgers or the Kings. If not, what is wrong with you? Anthony, how are we? We'll break down that game, by the way, also.
Joe, everybody tuning in. I'm good, man. Yeah, it might be a little bit of a longer episode. It might not be. Our notes are pretty compact trying to get through this episode. And also, like, not to make any excuses, but they were all on the road. And if you were with us last season, you know that the road games are a little bit harder to get notes down because you're can't see as much as contrast to when they're at home and we see the game from a little bit of a different perspective other than on whatever the crappy quality is on Flow Sports. So
yeah. Hey, at least on the bright side, whenever they play in Bakersfield now, you're going to have way better notes than last year.
Oh, yeah.
May or may not be because I will be there.
Heck yeah. Let's go, Joe.
Anyways, rolling on. Zamboni cleaning, obvious. You know what? We're going to get a little bit more of the Zamboni cleaning because we only have one thing. And if you have not seen it, get your head out of the sand. But we're going to start with the Los Angeles Dodgers for the first time in 25 years, going back to back. They did not deserve to win that game in any sort of fashion. It took Andy Pages literally mossing Kike, Miggy Rowe of all people, hitting his first home run against a right-hander in the 9th inning, then making a great backhand sliding grab, and Will Smith barely having his tippy toe on the plate. And then Will Smith in the 11th, and that was that. And then an Alejandro Kirk double play. What a sequence of events. And welcome back to the Ontario Reign podcast.
You sound like sour grapes.
Shout out the Toronto radio announcer. Unfortunately, dude, folks, welcome back to baseball. That's how the cookie crumbles.
Dude, just completely off topic. I'm on X right now, and the first thing I see, I think Jaden Daniels broke his arm.
He was in an air cast, by the way. So I would not doubt it whatsoever. Yeah. And the Seahawks are mauling the Commanders right now. All right. We have covered all sports necessary right now. Off season begins for baseball today. The re-sign period, blah, blah, blah. Moving on. Welcome back to the LA Kings part of it. Now, the Zamboni cleaning. For those of you who've been living under a rock, Kyle Burrows has cleared waivers and been assigned to your Ontario Reign on a conditioning loan. I mean, huge addition to the Reign. However, on the downside, one of the young guys is going to have to take a seat on this one. And who will it be? I don't know. And it's not like, oh, you can just take Kirsanov or you can take Rigo or you could take these guys. Nah, it depends. Like, who knows? Angus Booth, late scratch multiple times this week. So that's another thing to keep your eyes out on. Besides that, here we are right now on Monday.
Yeah, it was interesting because the Kings did not have to put him on the conditioning loan. He could have stayed with the Kings because of Warren Fogle going on to the IR.
But Ken Holland,
that says a lot about how Jim Hiller feels about his 3 scratches, which is Mo Verari as the one defenseman, and then Jeff Malott and Samuel Hellenius. Interesting move by the Kings.
Say again?
It was like an interesting move by the Kings. They didn't have to put Burrows on a conditioning stint. He could have just stayed with the Kings because Fogle is on the IR now, so that opened up a spot. So it was odd, but
definitely. Yeah, no doubt about it. It's definitely contrary to a lot of people's opinions on that move. However, in response to what we were seeing on the LAK Daily Post, by the way, we are collaborating with them now. We do have a post coming with them about a certain Kings prospect in the coming days. So be tuned for that on Instagram. Stay tuned. And we were just looking through those comments, and he's like, and like all of them, thank God that Pylon's off the team. Hopefully another team makes a mistake to pick this guy up. First of all, wow, that's cutthroat. Wow, that's cutthroat. And two, hopefully he gets better on the rain, or else he's probably gonna end up a New York Ranger like how Archer Kaliev did last year.
You know, that opens up a spot if Burrows, you know, obviously he's on a conditioning stint, but at some point he's probably gonna go back up on waivers.
Yeah.
It opens up a spot for Booth, man. If the Kings need another defenseman, because again, they only have 22 players on their roster right now when you can have 23. I mean, who do you call up from the rain? And I think the only option is Booth.
Right. I mean, Mo Verari is going to slide into his role right now. But if you are going to have a healthy scratch, I'm going to actually disagree with you. I think Jack Millar would get the call first before Booth right now. Just because Booth's been out for a little bit of time. And Millar right now is the most NHL ready guy with the rain. That's not named Joe Hicketts. Joe Hicketts is the captain, though. So,
yeah, but Joe Hicketts is not an NHL player. Like, respectfully.
Anyways, yeah, we're rolling on through the podcast. We're already almost 7 minutes into this one. That was a long Zamboni cleaning. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Make It Rain podcast, season 2, episode 7. This episode of the Make It Rain podcast, as always, is brought to you by Gowdy Law. We all know having a game plan is key when it comes to your family's future. Are you ready? Gowdy Law is here to help, specialize in estate planning. Gowdy Law ensures your loved ones are protected from losing a ton of money in time to probate when you pass away. Just like on the ice, preparation matters. Don't wait till the last minute to make the right play. Visit GowdyLaw.com today. Yes, today to start planning for the future. Get estate planning pricing and a free consultation right on their website. It's literally that simple. The price right on their website. Gowdy Law makes estate planning easy to understand when affordable. As always, the link is in the description, and you can visit their offices in downtown Upland. First midweek game for your Ontario Reign. It's a midweek matchup in Sin City as the Reign have a conquest in the stronghold against the Henderson Silver Knights. In the first, we are jamming with S2E7. Little inside out move. Berries 1-0 Ontario. And if you want goals, just go to Jared. Right, that being. He gets his second goal of the year and his first goal with an actual goalie in the net. And, oh boy. Beep, beep, beep. Watch out. Here we go. Kayuchas 2-1. I just absolutely hurt Collazo's ears on that one. Kayuchas scores 2-1. Second period. Ben Hammerwing, Tuomas Euronen, got that one right. And Dylan Coughlin score within about 3 minutes of each other. It's 4-2 Henderson. Oh, by the way, we're not done yet. In the third period, Braden Bowman double dips the chip. And after all the rubble dust settles, the Henderson Silver Knights defend their territory by the final of 6-2.
You did not hurt my ears, by the way. I was just scratching my ear. I think on Zoom, actually, you were so loud in your mic that I didn't pick it up. So it was all good. My ear was just itchy.
Yep, for the better probably at that rate. Anyways, we get to break down the goals for this one real quick. All right, Ontario Reign get on the board early. S2E7, Dipsy Doodle, Alex Sadoff, where are you going? Top cheddar. On
a disgusting move.
I mean, yeah, that is filthy by S2E7. 1-0 Ontario. Jared Wright. Common theme here, off the draw, as we've been saying this year. Connors wins, shot by Lee, big juicy rebound, and Jared Wright right on the spot, man. Like perfect. 2-0 Ontario. That is all the goals for the Ontario Reign. Now we get into the fun part of this. Yeah, Henderson's on the board. A little bit of a greaser. Copley thinks he's got it. Sir, you do not. Kayuchas, Adam Henrique style 2012 Eastern Conference Finals pokes at and it goes in the net. It's 2-1. I mean, just so many Reign players in basically by the crease and no one ends up with it. Second period, Henderson, the beginning of the rampage It's Ben Hemmerling circling the net, and I mean, Godin and Chromiak fall asleep at the wheel right in front of the slot, and it's 2-2. Moving on. Yeah, snipe. 3-2. Woohoo. There's a shot that gets through. It's I mean, was this? No, this wasn't your own, and it was the next goal. It was who? Yep, thank you. Dylan Coughlin. Should have known that. He's been on the Silver Knights for like 3 years now. His second goal of the year. It's 4-2 in the third period. Yep, we're not done. Another goal, this time from Braden Bowman, his first of 2 on the night. I mean, just short side on Phoenix Copley. I mean, good job on the defenseman there. Raphael Lavoie just throws it. He goes a little dancy, dipsy doodle, and it's 5-2. And then finally, the cherry on top, Braden Bowman again. Little wrap around Copley. A little bit slow on that one, and it's 6-2. And that's the final. Ontario Reign get pummeled in Henderson. Let's just put it in short.
Yeah, not fun. Up to this point in the season, the Henderson Silver Knights, your 2025-26 Henderson Silver Knights, were the only 2 regulation losses to this Ontario Reign team.
Yep.
I mean, are they coming different this year?
I mean, I would be one to think that. I mean, flash it back to last week's podcast when I said, you know what, Henderson's got my respect, because this team does not look the same as they did last year. By the way, that was not last week. That was the week prior when I did the podcast by myself. Like when they shut out the Reign 2-0, their defensive core looked way different. And you know what? This team, it sucks that they've been bottom feeding for the past few years. They have no fans right now. Hopefully they get some fans back, because right now this team actually kind of looks like a wagon.
Yeah, it's kind of insane. I mean, early look into these standings, which we'll go over in depth at the end of the episode, but little sneak peek, they have 9 games played, which is the same as Ontario, but 2 less than Colorado, who's in first place with 18 points. Henderson has 15 in second place.
Yep.
So it's, I mean, 7-1-1. Hot start? Are they legit?
I said it a few episodes ago. This team is legit. 1,000%.
I disagree with you, but I don't know, man.
As of right now, they are legit. If Jacob Magna or somebody else gets called up and this team just breaks into a bunch of pieces like shattered glass, this team will make the playoffs in a top 4 seed, and I'm not changing my mind on that. Now, if the team falls apart and per se, the Vegas Golden Knights do what they usually do and buy at the deadline and go train for people and someone there gets traded, they're going to fall off. But as of right now, this team's a wagon.
Yeah, Cameron Whitehead started this game in between the pipes for
and he was
Henderson.
Good.
He played 3 games last year, so I wonder where he came from. Northeastern University. Might be a college kid that just came up. Might be in the Golden Knights pipeline a little bit.
Yes.
Let's see. Where was he before he played 3 games last year?
I'm pretty sure he was with Henderson last year.
He was, but like he was up there long. It was like 3 games.
It was at the end of the year.
Yeah, Northeastern.
He was at Northeastern University. There you go.
New college kid, maybe a new goalie. We've seen it before. Having a goalie in the AHL, well, in the NHL too, but especially in the AHL, one goalie can really change the outlook of your team. We saw it with the Wranglers last year with Devin Cooley. When he went up with the big squad, the Wranglers.
His backup, which was
Valtteri
Ignatiev, and yeah, he was. I mean, that's big shoes to fill in Devin Cooley, but yeah, he did not fill the shoes at all. Let's just put it in
Whitehead, 3-0, 950 save percentage, 167 goals.
Oh no, he said it. Okay.
Goals against average. Yep. I mean,
shout out all the crayon eaters. Anyways.
What? Oh man. Yeah. I mean, they might be legit this year with this Whitehead kid.
Yeah, they might be. They might be. I also think having close to the same roster is going to be very beneficial to you. I mean, they still have Tanner Laczynski, Jonas Ronbjerg. They still have Raphael Lavoie. They have all these guys that are now seasoned vets with Henderson. This team's going to come together and be really good. The end. End of story. All right. After that pummeling, Friday, San Jose, Texio Arena. Collazo, take it away.
The Ontario Reign head to the city of Jose to square off with the team who knocked them out of the playoffs last year, the Barracuda. In the first, the baseball season might be over, but Taylor Ward also likes to play hockey. He stays hot, scoring his 4th goal in as many games to make it 1-0. But the Cuda always fight back as Oliver Wahlstrom, or Wall Street, hits on his investment, and it is even at 1. Did I say the Cuda always fight back? I was wrong. 5 unanswered goals from the Ontario Reign. Ziemmer to the Bolduc Blue Devil, to Hughes, to Dvorak, to Connors. Reign win, 6-1.
Did someone say the Cuda fight back?
Nah.
No.
Doesn't happen.
Not that game, at least. Not that game. Oliver Wahlstrom had the only goal, and that man has been in the NHL for a very decent amount of time. All right, off we go on the goals on this one. Chromiak down low. Taylor Ward, first shot, rebound, second shot. Skarik, I don't know what you're doing. You did not have the puck. 1-0 Reign. All right, on the power play, shocker. San Jose gets even. Puck Portillo thought he had. And ladies and gentlemen, we have yet another greaser goal.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Had one Wednesday and another one this one.
Yep.
Second period, here comes the Avalanche. Cohen Ziemmer, what a shot by the kid. It's tipped home. It's tipped home by Atu Yamson. Absolute chef's kiss of a tip-in goal. It's 2-1 Ontario. And they extend the lead. The Bolduc Blue Devil turns into Connor McDavid, apparently, and splits the defense. I mean, guys, did we lose our assignment? Seriously. 3-1 Reign. 4th goal. Rebound. Ziemmer shot. Jack Hughes. There you go. There you go, lad. Nope, not his first. But he scores on the 4-on-4, and the Reign make it 4-1. Carrying on. This was his first professional goal. Now I'm lined up. Jacob Dvorak, 53 games later, he finally gets his first tuck in the black and silver. Good for the kid, man. Somebody's coming in through the back door. And in the third period, turnover and Kenny Connors. Another first professional goal. 5-1 Reign, pummeling. And you missed a goal.
No, it was 6-1. You got it.
That was the last goal. My bad.
So, Jack Hughes was his first professional goal.
Correct.
Dvorak, first professional goal in North America.
Yep.
First AHL goal. And then Kenny Connors, also his first professional goal. So 3 professional goals in a row. That Connors one was brutal, man. And freaking Luca Cagnoni, awful play on the wall. Just kicked right to no man's land. Oh,
it was Jack Hughes' first goal. Why did I think he scored in Abbotsford?
No, yeah, you were right.
I was right. Oh, damn.
No, yeah, you were right. And then you said, oh, now I'm lined up. I'm like, where were you ever off?
No, I wasn't off. That's the sad part.
No, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we got 4 professional firsts. You got Cohen Ziemmer's first point on the Atu Yamson goal. Realistically, that shot, I wish would have gone in because it would have been his first goal and we would have had 4 first professional goals. We don't. Jack Hughes, first goal. Jacob Dvorak, somebody's coming in through the back door, first goal. And Kenny Connors, first goal. Eric Portillo, 36 for 37 in between the pipes. Unreal performance out of the kid, man. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, just a nice performance from Portillo. Probably the best he's looked since his injury.
Yeah.
Stopping 36 of 37 shots in the 6-1 win. He was rock solid back there. He looked good. He didn't look uncomposed. He looked composed.
Very.
And it was nice to see that from Portillo, who has looked not shaky, but he's looked a little bit. He still has the same issues that he's had in the past, which is rebounds.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And then one more comment I want to make. The Ontario Reign go 0 for 4 on the power play. Shocker. But the Ontario Reign get outshot massively in this game, hilariously enough. However, this is also a statement of Andrew Lord saying we chase high quality chances. And it looks like that was the case tonight. Yes, was some of the goals greasers set up from okay looks? Yeah, sure, cool. We'll take it. However, can't complain when you score 6 times. I'm just going to tell you that much. Except getting outshot 17-4 in the third period.
Yeah, and Lord even said that the first 40 minutes were good, and he did not like the last 20. So,
Can never be content.
He would be right on the mark with you as far as not liking that third period. I mean, 17-4. You can't have that. The Reign are very, very fortunate to have a big lead, and they're fortunate to not let up a goal. 17 shots in a period is a lot, and especially when you get outshot 17-4. You know, most games than not, that's not going to work out too well for you.
Yeah, no doubt about it at all. But the Ontario Reign do skate out with 2 points, and we move to Sunday, or no, wrong, Saturday for the final game of the week. The Ontario Reign once again play the San Jose Barracuda. Roll that recap, AB. The Bay Area calls for a rematch between the Reign and CUDA, so here we go. In the first period, Jack Thompson gets the CUDA ahead early, and a bad turnover by Samuel Bolduc leaves Zach Ostapchuk with a breakaway and a shorty. And it's 2-0 Barracuda in the middle frame. Marty McCromiak reminds Gabriel Carriere to close your legs. He goes 5-0. It's 2-1. And in the final frame, San Jose hems the Reign in their own end, and Quentin Musty makes the Reign pay, cleaning up the garbage up front. However, this game ain't over yet, folks. The Red Hot Angels outfielder Taylor Ward gets his 5th goal in as many games, and he gets the Reign back within 1 on the power play. And there was a little bit of hope, but it gets thrown out thanks to the agenda by Pavel Regenda, and the Reign dropped this one by the final of 4-2. First time this year the Reign quote-unquote lose the week. However, it's time to break these goals down. That's all I'm going to say. Here we go. First goal. Phoenix Copley thought he had this one covered up. 4-on-4. And it's cleaned up by... Excuse me. It's cleaned up by Thompson. And it's a little bit of a awkward goal, if we want to say that. But, hey, goal counts. Lighten the lamp. The lamp is on. And it's 1-0 San Jose. Also, just like a side note, stop this real fast. Stop this. After the first goal, Julia, go back to the fans. What is this for a goal, Selly? Are we trying to like do the Donald Trump? Like, what are we doing? Seriously. I don't know if you're dancing to a song like it's Rock Lobster, but like, come on, guy. And then Reign on the power play. Samuel Bolduc tries to feed Taylor Ward across. It gets picked off. Zach Ostapchuk. Nobody even close to him. And he pulls and beats Copley under the blocker. 2-0 San Jose. All right. Game on. Ontario Reign. Martin Chromiak drives the net very nicely, gets past the defender and gets it and shoves it 5-hole, and it's 2-1. Reign are back in this one. However,
I think that's just the Barracuda's thing.
It might be. I don't understand. I don't get it. But you know what? The Reign do this. So, anyways. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little scrum there at the end of the second period. Third period. Pass across. San Jose. Shocker. On the power play. Shot. Blocked. Musty. Yeah, right in front. It's goal. 3-1. Ontario Reign pull it back within 1. Taylor Ward on that doorstep. Shot. Rebound. Loose in the crease. And there's the answer. Right? No, of course not. Who are you kidding? All right. Game over. Pavel Regenda, 1 touch, feeds it, top cheese, ball game. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice play from.
Thank you very much.
Nice play from Beasted there, who kind of put that play in motion. The Barracuda played good this game. I wouldn't even say that the Reign played particularly bad. I thought the Barracuda actually looked pretty good, so give credit where credit is due. A little bit of concern to start this game when the lineups came out. Angus Booth was in the lineup, and then the game started, and Angus Booth was not playing. It was Tim Rigo. So Booth was obviously injured for a long time last season. He had a good summer of training. Then he re-injured himself, his knee in training camp. So his first game back was Wednesday in Henderson, which we probably should have noted in that Henderson game. It was Booth's first game back, so welcome back. Then in a back-to-back this weekend, I thought Booth might not play in one of the two games because obviously when you're coming back from injury, you don't want to rush him back and play back-to-back games.
Certainly.
So I was shocked to see him in the lineup, but then he was taken out. So maybe it's just to get him some rest. Maybe he was never supposed to play, or did he re-aggravate something? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. You got anything, Joe?
Nope.
Nope. You zoned out a little bit?
Rain, lose. And honestly, if you were watching this game and you were and if you're a Dodger fan, why? There were more important things going on, respectfully. That's why we get to cover this game. Nobody in the LA area should have been watching this game. There was a way bigger game and a way more important game going on. However, to the Rain fans, thanks for watching. Rain, lose. Period. End of story. Kings lost 4-1 to the Devils, in which the Ducks defeated on Sunday by that score. Role reversal. How you doing? Also, Jacob Doty absolutely destroys John Gormley. So, game 2, second period, the clock expires, and San Jose is trying to get something going. They were down 3 goals, so you get it. And a scrum ensues. Multiple scrums ensue in game 2. Doty gets inserted into the lineup in game 3 to try and protect the guys, and he beat the heck out of John Gormley. And let's just say San Jose did not go after any Rain players after it happened.
Yeah, Doty.
Weird how that works.
Yeah, Doty definitely quieted down the Barracuda a little bit because
simmer down, daddy's home.
At the end of game 2, when it was already 6-1 and the game was pretty much already over, they started to play a little bit of what you would call loser hockey, which is what Tucson is known for, and not really San Jose, but they pulled a page out of Tucson's book, and they started to get chippy and started to ensue in big scrums on purpose, and that kind of carried into game 3, and Doty shut that down real quick about middle into the, or not even middle, middle
of the first period,
5 minutes into the first period.
Nah, it was about 10. Anyways, rolling on. Another thing, we're going to see these two teams play one more time. Do you think this carries over into Tuesday?
5 minutes, by the way.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that's done and over with. I think it's interesting to see if Doty plays again for that reason.
We'll see. I think it would be very stupid if they do not play him, in my opinion. Andrew Ward needs to realize that that's it. That's the protection until Logan Brown comes back, at least. Who, sorry, Rain fans, you don't want to hear me trash Jacob Doty, but here we go. He's better than him and a little bit more skilled than him. Sorry, I'm bashing the fan favorite now. Hey, I love Doty too. Just it needs to be stated. But Logan Brown's going to end up getting that time. He's a little bit more of an enforcer as well. So, yeah,
we'll see.
And John Parker Jones also. Don't forget him. You know what? Screw it. Call it Tate Singleton. He'll take care of it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I think it's interesting because the Reign do have a surplus of guys who are capable of playing. The first 4 games, Cohen Ziemmer didn't even touch the ice. He's now played 3 of the last 4, beginning with last week at, was it the Colorado game? No, the Abbotsford game. Game 2 in Abbotsford. And Ziemmer has looked really good.
I'm almost sure he played in the Colorado game too.
No, he didn't. He was at the Colorado game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways. That, and also someone that's been scratched for a little bit of time, Odo Celine has not played since Angus Booth returned. I mean, he's been in and out of the lineup, but Tim Rigo has been in the lineup more than Odo Celine, so that could also be something we got to watch out on. And also, there were no post-game interviews, so kind of also explains the complexity of these breakdowns, because we really have no word from Andrew Lord on how this game went through his lens, quote unquote.
It kind of encapsulates what kind of went on Saturday night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sadly.
no one. I'll be very transparent. Towards the end of this game, I wasn't tuned in because at the point, like third period when it started, it was about the 8th inning of Game 7 of the World Series, and I'm pretty sure that there might have not been a single viewer other than me watching
What?
this game.
Oh, and me too.
And you,
I was watching.
we're probably the only two, just because we had to.
Well, no, there are definitely some all-in people that were watching. Like, if there are people that just do not give a darn about baseball, yeah.
That's true, but the Kings were also playing.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
they were playing the Devils. Hey, you could double dip. You can turn one on the phone and the TV, or the phone and the computer. You can do something with that.
that's true. But if you're like a Kings fan who also like the rain, I think you have the Dodgers on your phone and the Kings on your TV.
Yeah, that also is true. Anyways, my point has been completely destroyed. Let's move on to the rain weather report brought to you by Rain. I have the 100% this week.
Yes.
For the second time in Make It Rain podcast history, we're giving the 100% to the same player in back-to-back weeks. It's Taylor Ward, 2 goals and an assist. This guy is, let's just say, screeching hot. Somebody get the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, 2 goals, 1 assist in these 3 games. He has been the Rain's best player so far this season, and we spoke about him last week. We made a clip, so there's not too much to get into Ward, but he just continues to be unbelievable for this team. And I mean, if Joe Hicketts wasn't around, then you could very much argue that Taylor Ward is the captain of this squad.
Does Jacob Doty not exist to you?
Yeah, but Ward has NHL experience. He knows what it takes to get the call. No. It's the AHL, man.
That's true. That is true. Glenn Gaudin would get it over Ward, but yes, he's definitely got captain level material, at least by the way he's playing right now. Heck, man. Can't deny that at all. Who do you have at 50%? We don't need to, if we continue to state Taylor Ward more and more and more, we might get a trademark claim from Krispy Kreme from glazing him too much. 50%. Go.
Add to Yamson, 2 goals.
Yep, I like it.
In these 3 games. There wasn't too much going on in these 3 games. It was very spread out between a bunch of guys other than really Ward. Yamson was the only multi-goal skater in these 3 games, and he's looked a lot more comfortable this year. I'm not sure how true this is, but it looks like he also put on some weight, so he's able to kind of bounce off bodies a little bit better. And man, his inside move on, who was it?
Sedov. Yeah.
And freaking Henderson. That was some move. So if we see more of that, Yamson is going to get a lot of time and not on the 4th line.
Disgusting. Yeah. Otto Yamson. We are still jamming. Add baby jammer. Well done. 0%. The penalty kill actually did pretty good, so I am going to have my work cut out for in terms of researching. Just kidding. Phoenix Copley's getting the 0% for allowing 10 goals in 2 games. Yes, some of the goals were not his fault. However, there are a lot of pucks that just slid off of him like his slide board was his chest plate.
Yeah, very unfortunate game in these 2 games. I mean, he probably could have gone pulled at any point in the
Henderson game.
Yeah, I mean, he did not look great. Portillo looked very good. So that's, you're going to have those points in the season. I mean, Copley didn't look good there was like a 2-week stretch where he looked terrible last year as well. And then he put it together, and he was probably the only player on the Reign who showed up in the playoffs. So,
yeah,
not going to harp on him too much, but 10 goals in 2 games, not great. I wonder if Tampa messed with him a little bit.
I wonder. One would be to assume that by the way, guys, if you lose me in the next 5 minutes, my iPad might die. Not good. So we're going to hurry this one up. 100% Taylor Ward, 50% Otto Yamson, 0% Phoenix Copley. Next week for your Ontario Reign, the boys are back in town. They return home Tuesday against the Barracuda again at 7 p.m. It's a little me plus 3 night. Get the family out there. Go support your Ontario Reign and the team of the Inland Empire. Friday night, they head south to Pechanga Arena for the first matchup with the DNNN.
Goals suck.
DNNN.
Goals suck.
DNNN. 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 Goals suck. Per usual. 7 p.m. puck drop on Friday, Saturday. It's another back-to-back. They play the Golds again at 6 p.m. Hockey Fights, Cancer Night. Screw cancer. And that's that. That's all you need to know about this week. Posts are still up on Instagram somehow. Honestly, I'm shocked I haven't given up on it yet. Nice. Anyways, voice crack. That wraps up season 2, episode 7.
We gotta go through the standings real quick. We gotta go through the standings real fast.
Oh, we do have the standings. I actually kind of forgot about that. My bad, Chief. My bad. Rolling through the standings. I'm just kidding. I could slow down with this one. Colorado Eagles, first place, 9-2, 18 points. 2 games less, as we stated earlier. The Henderson Silver Knights at 15 points and 7-1-1 are in second. The Calgary Wranglers are 6-2-2, 14 points in third place. Your Ontario Reign at 11 points are in fourth at 5-3-1. Tucson Roadrunners, even 500 and 2 overtime losses, 10 points. The Bakersfield Condors at 3-4-2 are in sixth with 8 points. Coachella Valley Firebirds have played 1 less game and have 1 less overtime loss than the Bakersfield Condors. They are at 7 points and in 7th place. 8th place, San Jose Barracuda at 3-5, 6 points. 9th place, San Diego Gulls 2-4-2, 6 points. And in dead last, the reigning Cup champs at 2-7-1, Abbotsford Canucks. That's kind of shocking. I can't lie.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming either. My iPad's about to die. Thank you for watching season 2, episode 7 of the Make It Rain podcast. Subscribe down below. Follow us on Spotify and everything in between. You're going to lose me right now. Have a great week. We'll see you next Monday. My iPad's going to die. Not good. Better planning needs to be done next episode. Bye.